Hi, my name is Alfred Nobel, and this is my Draw My Life. I was born on October 21st in 1833 in Stockholm, Sweden. I know, fancy, right? I was the fourth of 8 children. However, only 4 of us survived. Tragic, I know. I was often sick as a child, but I always lived a curious life. I worked in my dad's armory as a young man, and I was very intellectually curious. Although my dad was a skilled engineer and inventor, he struggled to set up a successful business in Sweden when I came along. So at age 4, we said goodbye to Sweden and hello to St. Petersburg, Russia. There, my dad took up a job in manufacturing explosives. Ha ha ha, foreshadowing.
In Russia, I had exclusively private tutors. I quickly learned 4 languages, which were English, French, German, and Russian, along with my mother language Swedish, of course. I also learned chemistry, a science that I love. At year 18, I left Russia and spent a year in Paris. There, I studied chemistry, which I became the master of. While I was there, I met the inventor of an explosive called nitroglycerin. Hee, more foreshadowing. After that year was up, I moved to the US. After 1 year, I returned to Russia and began to work in my father's factory where I made military equipment. During the Crimean War, his business flourished. But once it ended in 1859, the factory went bankrupt because the Russian military canceled their orders. My family and I moved back to Sweden. I began experimenting with explosives like nitroglycerin. Yeah, remember that lovely little chemical?
In 1864, when I was working in my family's factory, experimenting with explosives, an explosion occurred which killed my younger brother, Emil. This explosion also killed 4 other people. When my brother died, the French newspaper accidentally published my obituary and condemned me for my invention of dynamite. In 1867, I patented the nitroglycerin and absorbent substance known as dynamite in hopes of creating a safer explosive.
Provoked with the disappointment of how I might be remembered, I set aside much of my fortune to establish the Nobel Prize Foundation. This foundation was to honor men and women in the field of chemistry, physics, literature, medicine, working towards peace. However, it should be noted, in 1968, the Swedish Central Bank established the Nobel Prize in Economics to honor me. I know, I'm kind of a big deal in the society. On December 10th, 1896, in San Remo, Italy, I died of a stroke. I left behind 31,225 Swedish kronor for the Nobel Prize Foundation, which is equivalent to $25 million as of 2008. And that's my life. Thanks for watching.